Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. To make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Don't make assumptions. Ask for what you want. Find the courage to ask for what you want. Others have the right to tell you yes or no, but you always have the right to ask. Likewise, everyone has the right to ask you for what they want, and you have the right to say yes or no. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up $1.15, Nasdaq up 43, S&P's up 14, gold contract down $25, trading at $1,672 an ounce. Silver down 59 cents at $31.68 an ounce. Platinum off $11 at $1,595 an ounce. Copper down 2 pennies at $3.64 a pound. Light sweet crude up 74 cents, trading out at $87.94 a barrel. Bonds down a 0.7 ticks at 146.02. King dollar down 24 ticks at 79.38. Euro up 58 at 132.22. And the yen up 33, trading out at 84.22. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay. Cash S&P up $15. Now, we did 800 million shares out there, folks. So what we definitely did do, we had an expansion of volume. You got over the 12th. And when we take a look at this, the 12th, we had 694 million. So this is how the setup goes. Santa Claus is here. That's what it comes down to, folks. What we did is this. You got over the 1438. Now, you are coming into the downdrafts out there from the 19th, and here's how this shakes out. When you take a swing point out, bottom line, you can go higher. When you take a swing point out in this particular case, and we have volume, well, guess what? This thing can actually make a run for the highs now. We're at 1446. It can make that run to 1474. That's the first part. The second part is that's for you bulls out there. You're going to really like this one. The low of the first downdraft was 1343. You can make the case that we basically have a 90-point ABC up inside a larger one, but bottom line is that you get an expansion of volume right now. And when you take that case, that basically is saying that, number one, you will go for the highs. Number two, it actually can break that 1474 high. That's your S&P. We go to the Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow. What we have inside the Dow Industrials. There she is. Dow Industrials today get over the high. The same high we're talking about is the 13,329 level. You do it with volume, and that's where we're doing it with volume on this leg up, but not versus the other side of it. But bottom line, folks, wide price spread. You had the juice inside the market here. We're at 13,350. That's saying they absolutely can go for those highs out there. And let's see. So we have Tuesday. You realistically got 2 more days of trading in the marketplace, and they can squeeze it up there. Nasdaq, same setup in the Nasdaq. What we did with the Nasdaq is this: Nasdaq up $43. We take out the swing highs of December 1st. We take out the swing highs of the 11th, of the 12th, and you had an expansion of volume. Now, the expansion of volume is the same on the Dow, same correlation as the Dow and the S&P. What you have is that it's lighter volume than the way down, but you know what? We took those 2 swing points out. The Nasdaq Composite, the low out there is 2,800, meaning an 8 point. Is it 20? It's 2,810. That's a couple $100. A couple $100 can get the Nasdaq into 3158. And the 3158 basically gets you close to the highs. So that little baby, that's how that's set up right now. We go over and we take a look at the bond market. We have what bonds out here is this. Bond, USH3. What bonds did? Bonds come down at 473,000 contracts out here today. Now, you were going into the November 7th breakout area. Well, it peeled right through that baby. We are at 146.02. That area was the 147 area. We turn around, we'll put this on a continuous contract. What that sets up now is at the last swing low out here. Well, not the swing low from September, but you have the swing low, spike low of 146.02. I expect more than likely you're going to see that hit. King dollar. Now, this is, well, let's go through King dollar first. We have King dollar. We're trading on the 03 contracts right now. What King dollar does is this, folks. It comes back 24 ticks. You're at 79.38. We only did 21,000 contracts. Now, this is where there's a disconnect, and it's a pretty heavy disconnect. And this is what it is. When we came down last Wednesday, King dollar came down with the 30,000 contracts. The prior Monday, it came down with 25,000. We're testing that with 21. So it's light volume on the way down. And this is what the disconnect is. Gold. We go over to the gold contract. What gold did out here today, folks, is that gold went south big time. We went down 25 bucks. We got as low as 16.22. We're trading at 16.72. Now, the swing point out here that it was going after, that swing point was 16.74. So you're into the swing point. That's saying gold is going to start making its way down to the 16.30 level. Now, this is what you have here. If we go to the GLD, so see inside the contract had 225,000 contracts at that last level in November. Now, we only did 166, but watch what happens if you go over to the GLD, if you want a correlation inside that. The GLD, what do we do today? We do 23 million shares, blowing away the swing point that was generated out there from 162.30 on the 2nd of November. And we had there's 14 million. That is a very large ABC structure on the way down. And what the disconnect is, of course, is that what? You have the dollar going down and gold going down, the XAU going down, the HUI going down, and gold has been basically leading this market down. Today, no doubt about it. But bottom line, you know, we'll see where the rest of this shakes out. But gold market, commodity market, that's going down. And the disconnect, no doubt, is this dollar hasn't moved topside whatsoever, and the selling is in there, and it's pretty intense. Let's go to Alan in Michigan. Hey, Alan, what's going on?
Hey, thanks for taking my call, Tom.
Sure, thanks for calling. Thanks for holding, man.
I'm currently in PSQ, which is the single short of the Qs, and I kept hearing you say it ain't got the juice, and today it's got the juice. The Qs had the juice today.
That's right.
So what's a good stop on the PSQ?
Yeah, I'd you know, right now you can close it right now at 25.16.
So close it tomorrow morning?
Well, can you trade right now?
I don't think I can.
Okay. Yeah. Because what you have is you have 2 days coming into it, and you know these things they took them out, man. When they take them out with volume, you know, they want to go higher. You know, there's the disconnect about the larger one on the way down versus the shorter one, but I wouldn't give it anything here, man.
So, what about it's all about Apple, and Apple's in the larger ABC down? Are we still in a larger ABC down of Apple?
Okay, this is a good conversation now. This is no doubt, yes, you are. But one has nothing to do with the other, okay? And what I mean specifically is this, okay? So Apple today went up with 22 million shares versus, you know, going downtown with 42 million. What you don't want to do, you're in a short position, right? And whether it's a short or long position, there's no reason to give it any juice at all. Because, yeah, you know, we're going to go higher first, and yeah, we can go lower. But what you don't want to do is trick your own head into staying in something when you don't have to. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's my point.
Thank you, Tom.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Let's go take a look at some of the high-volume stocks. We did have a little more volume in the market, no doubt. We had Ford Motor up 28 cents. You had Intel up 39. Research in Motion was down 24. Micron Tech was up 9. Inside the larger caps, this is what we had out here. You had Boeing up 87, Caterpillar was up $1.13, Oxy was up 195. We had Big Blue up 207. Let's go over to Big Blue for a second. IBM. We take a look at IBM. Okay, so IBM did 4 million shares. You know, that swing point's $4 million too, and she's coming into a downdraft of $12 million. The key here, folks, is that when you take a swing point out and you take it out with volume, there's no reason to give back anything. Bottom line, you can wait for this thing to get to a higher price, and then you basically, it dies at a higher price, then you can sell that market. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.